What fictional characters do you absolutely love? Hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength. Leaves from the vines. If you look for the light, you'll always find it, but if you look for the dark, that's all you'll ever see. Pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame. Can't you stop fighting long enough to notice your own ship is setting sail? We don't have time for your proverbs. It's not a proverb. Maybe it should be a proverb. Nanny from Lilo and Stitch. I mean, she's 19, still just a kid really, and raising Lilo on her own. We see her sacrifice so much to keep Lilo, who isn't making her life any easier. Nanny should be going to college, falling in love, being a young adult growing up. Instead she gives up everything because she loves her sister. She rejects David, who she clearly likes, works at a crappy job, and is constantly dealing with Lilo's crap. Thought Lilo's crap is understandable as she is just a kid. I don't think of it often, but every time I do I can't help but think about how great she is as a character. I think she keeps David at arm's length because she has her hands full with Lilo. Once things settle down a bit post-movie, they probably start thinking about dating. Man, that's crazy. I remember watching the movie on DVD when I was just a little kid. I'm 21 now and can't imagine her being a little younger than me, yet still doing all she can to try and keep Lilo happy. In the beginning of the movie, I think you can even see trophies she has from surfing or other hobbies, which shows how much Nanny gave up to support Lilo. I like how Mr. Bubbles also isn't a bad guy. He genuinely comes off as hard to deal with, but he really does want what's best for Lilo. Even he sees how hard Nanny works, but he sometimes has to try and be a realist, even though he wants to be an optimist. Oh yeah. I completely forgot about her trophies and surfing career, but she gave that up too. And yeah, I like how my Bubbles isn't a bad guy either. Just someone who is trying to do what is best for the kid. How am I supposed to convince these people that I'm on their side? What would Uncle do? Imitating Iroh, Zuko. You have to look within yourself to save yourself from your other self. Only then will your true self reveal itself. Ugh, even when I'm talking for him I can't figure out what he means. I love this because it's so accurate and because Uncle Iroh is amazing. It is time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want? I want to be Uncle Iroh when I'm finally old. I started drinking jasmine and ginseng tea based solely on a cartoon character's recommendation. I knew this would be the #1 answer. And I am so glad it is. You sound like my nephew. Always thinking you need to do things on your own without anyone's support. There is nothing wrong with letting people who love you help you. Can you tighten these chains? I love that this is the first answer I see. Spider-Man. Couldn't agree more. Spider-Man is just a college student that accidentally got bitten by a radioactive spider. He is a smart and self-made superhero. He makes his own web shooters, costume and mask. Peter Parker also has a human side. He has a boss he hates. He struggles with his relationships and even lost his parents and uncle. But above all, he is so funny. All of that makes him the best superhero. Buffy Summers. No weapons. No friends. No hope. Take all that away, and what's left? Me. Yes, I just started a rewatch with my girlfriend, just got to season 2 when Spike comes along, She thinks it's super corny. Which it is, but it gets so much better and amazing. I never really liked her too much as a person. She has that certain self-righteousness that many main characters have, that I despise. However, I always absolutely respected her and very much felt with her. I loved the show. Mike Trout. I like how stoic he is about being such a badass. My favorite criminology professor can't draw a bill though. Absolutely. Such a perfect performance. Jonathan Banks is amazing. He is the cool cat. Nico D'Angelo. Such a good character. Frank Jang is great, too. Annabeth Chase is my absolute favorite, but I adore every single character. They all are. They all are. I'm probably as big of a fan of Piper and Jason as I am Percy and Annabeth. The latest series though, real punch in the gut. Leo Valdez is best boy. Piper is best girl. Festus Gang. Festus Gang. Samwise Gamgee. I can't carry it for you, Frodo. But I can carry you. I like Sam significantly more than I like Frodo. Luna Lovegood. Hits the perfect note on the combination of kind and weird. Luna and Ron are my favorite. She's eclectic, misunderstood, but super sweet and brave. Ron is funny AF, literally has an emotional range of a spoon, but his character is so well written in the book I can see him grows into Hermione's worthy man, especially in Deathly Hallows, but never loses his wit. She is hands down the best thing to ever come out of that franchise. I live my life every day trying to be more like Luna. Harry should have ended up with her. One of my favorite lines is during the Battle of Hogwarts when she's casting her Patronus against the Dementors and encouraging the trio to do the same, and she says, "Come on, Harry. Think of something happy. We're all still here. We're all still fighting." It comforts me when I'm in a dark place because it reminds me that I have people fighting for me in my corner, and it makes me fight harder. Because sometimes I can't find it on me to fight for myself, but I can fight for them. Came here to post this, for exactly the same reasons. She's just so pure and kind that even the weirdness and awkwardness just enhance her lovability. Atticus Finch. Atticus was a pretty great dad, NGL. My youngest son is named for him with the hope that he will always stand up for what is right, regardless of the circumstances. Before the retcon. He's a hero. Captain Jack Sparrow. I've got a jar of dirt. That has got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. Agree. So iconic. Why is the rum always gone? Levi Ackerman. Whenever I see his name I always remember that one YouTube comment: the walls weren't made to protect us from the Titans, they were made to protect the Titans from Levi. Shrek. Except Shrek is not fictional. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Shrek is love. Matrim Cawthon. But only in the second half of the series. Matt was the best part of that series. He was a prick in the first 2 books, but he really made a comeback in the third. After that, he became my favorite character. Such a great character. Finn and Jake of Adventure Time have my heart. Sans of Undertale has my soul. Snape from Harry Potter. He was such a well-developed character. I don't understand why some people didn't like him. Always. Mettaton, Undertale. Glamorous. Dio. You thought I was a regular editor. But it was I, Dio. Peter Parker. I know many people have only seen the movies, but there is just something special reading the comics. He's the most selfless, hardworking, kind, and heroic fictional character that I know of. I think people can relate to the, at least a little, down-to-earthness of his character as a broke young adult trying to make his way in life yet still making time to save others. Bonus recognition for Arthur Morgan RDR2, Prince Zuko from Atlab, and Ellie from The Last of Us. I love video games, I play them every day almost. And we can all appreciate a lovable hero, a real great guy with a good attitude and the can-do spunk needed to save the day. When you're playing your favorite platformer game, you just need that guy. Someone famous for their bravery, their speed and skill, and, of course, their jumping ability. I am, obviously, referring to Bubsy. Mario can jump. PSSSH, that's nothing. Bubsy can jump and glide. And if you thought that wasn't enough, guess what? In Bubsy, the Woolies Strike Back, Bubsy can not only jump and glide, but he can even pounce. He truly is a bobcat who can do it all. And on top of all that, he has some of the wittiest dialogue to ever grace the medium of video games. Why he's only received 5 games so far is anyone's guess. Something must be wrong, because my beloved Bobcat isn't at the forefront of gaming as he should be. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more Reddit content like this, please subscribe and like this video. I guess I will see you in the next one.